So today we are doing multiple subjects and we are studying um, we are figuring out shadows when there are like multiple objects. Here I have taken like 3 4 fruits here, 2 bananas, 3 bananas and 1 apple with 1 lemon. So last in the last lesson, we understood like simple objects like apple and a house. So here we will do multiple. So we can see like how from one object the shadow falls on other object, and we also see some combined shadows. So here, so what you see here, this part, so this is coming from this banana, what you see here. So I am darkening a bit so that it will be properly visible on camera, but I suggest like when you are painting, you don't do such dark lines because it leaves some marks on the paper. So this is the image what you see on the side, and here we have another shadow from the lemon, and it is falling on the banana. Then we have here, so this is the apple, and here is the shadow falling on banana. Yes, so this seems interesting, and uh, like if you see that in behind there is a banana, but that is kind of lighter because all the shadow is falling on this banana. Then what we have shadow from this apple here near to this lemon. So this is the cast shadow. So like in the last part we discussed about that, which is falling because the light is falling from here, the shadow is here and on the banana. Then again for the lemon also we see a shadow. I think it is still here, but it is a combined shadow with the banana, what you see here. So that's why it is kind of extending, and we have connected that. And again this part is also from the banana, the top banana, what you see here and here. Yes, I think that is pretty much it. No, I think I've missed this part. So here also we have a shadow because light is falling like from here. We see some kind of like soft shadows here on the apple as well. We also see some the shadows here, and we see some of the shadows on this lemon, some darker shadows, some lighter shadows, and then we have this. I think there is also some of the shadow part here on this banana, because banana is kind of a 3D structure, like you have multiple planes, so it will also have some kind of a shadow side. So this is that. So it is gradually becoming light here. Then we have some shadows from this banana here. So I think that is it. We can now start painting. So here this is a fully shadow part from this banana. So it is falling on the first banana. And the background is kind of in a mid-tone. It is not very darker side. So I'll start. So there are few ways, like you can start with the background and then you go to the foreground, or you can start with the foreground, which is the objects. So I will start with the objects first. First I will start with some yellows. I had some of I will check if it is on. Yes, it is on. So let's start So I am taking some yellow, so I'm pre-mixing them. So I'll just show you here. So this yellow is the brightest, which I will be using for the banana, and if I need some of the shadow side, I will use this. So I am mixing some of the previous paint to get that part. Then wherever I feel this there is a green, I will put some of the green like this. Then wherever I will feel there is some lighter reddish, I will put some lighter red like this. So this is the overall palette. No, we also have green. So for green, we are taking some of this. So this is the lightest part. But if we have, so this is the pakka green for the lemon. This is olive green which I am using. So this is the object colors. Then for shadows I will use some of ultramarine and scarlet red, and maybe sometimes I will add some burnt sienna. So that is it. So this is the color palette which I'll be using. So I'll start with the banana first. I have pre-mixed the yellow. So let me first do the brightest part. So this is the brightest part. So here in this side I see some of the greens. So I'll add some of the greens here. That will also have later, in the later stage we will have some of the so here I see it is a bit of bright yellow. I think that's, then we need some shadow side, so I will add a bit of shadow on this side. Then I will make it brighter yellow. So yes, so here I might take some of the green because I see some greens here on the sides. I will mix it. So I will have that variation. Here also I see some of the greens. I think this banana is almost done. Then I will go to the next banana. So I will pre-mix. So it is kind of a greenish shade here. So I will start with the greenish, a bit of greenish banana look. So this is not fully bright, and I will add a bit of green here. You see some green here. So you can add some different colors, like if you want to create certain moods. So that is fully fine. I am just going with the reference today because it will be like easier somehow. But yes, I'm not copying the entire thing, but I need to show the variation. So I see this is the green. Then you add. So this is the first layer which we are doing. So I see this side is quite bright, and there is a highlight which I covered with color, I will lift out that part. So this is the part which I will lift out. But yes, so I think I still lost that bright, but I can lift out actually really nicely here. So with that we see that difference. And then I will add some greens here. And I think this part is also quite bright and greenish. Then this is a darker side. So I think banana part is almost done, but I think I have lost some light around here, but I will try to put some dark on this side so that it will after putting dark it will also the other part will become bright. So that is the concept for now. So I have put the first layer. Let's do the apple part. So I am pre-mixing some of the red, and also I will take some yellow. So I am leaving some highlights. So I am leaving this. So then I am adding some of the yellow. Yes, I think this is quite colorful. Red, yellow, whatnot. Then I will add some of the red on this side. I will add some bright red. I think this looks good with this red and orangey fill. So I think this is fine for the first layer. We can move to the lemon part, where we will add some yellow first here. Again, I by mistakenly painted on the highlighted part. So I'll put yellow first. Just then I will put the green. So this is the darker side, so I'm putting a lot of green here on this side. Then I will try to give a bit of, so this is the kind of this part is the brightest of all, because the texture of lemon is kind of reflective, and it is it has some texture, so that is why this part becomes very bright. I will add some of the green and some of ultramarine to get that darker tinge of green here. And then let's go from here. Yes, so I think this is the green. I feel this is not enough green, but I will add some of the green here and there, but I feel this should be brighter, so it's okay. Okay, I think this is the first layer which is done. I will add this for the So this will become darker. I have just added so that I will not forget this later. Then let's go to the shadow part where we have uh, 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 so I think for shadow I will add more ultramarine and somewhat uh, burnt sienna. So I think this is okay, but I feel this is a bit of warm. It is going towards warm. So maybe I'll add some of this is good. So I'll just add it here like this. So it is still wet. So it is mixing. That's okay. I don't mind mixing. So watercolor is that like you shouldn't control watercolor. Watercolor should control you. So I'll just lift some color out because I see some of brightness on that other side. Then we have some shadow here which is coming from this. So I have added a bit of green into this. Then it is kind of going like this. Then it is becoming a little bit bright here on the other side, and then it is having a combined shadow with the banana and lemon. So we are getting a combined shadow here. So I will like darken this bit if this is because here we are getting shadow like under that lemon, so it will be darker far away. So that's then we have shadows here. I will also add it now. So I'll add now like this. Yes, but I need to add some more shadow on this side, which I will add it a bit later. Maybe now only I can add. So I need to create some darker shade there so that it will come at like it will pop out. I am not able to see how it is looking on camera, but it is looking okay. It is not very nice yet, but I think it will look good at the end. I feel that. So I am adding a bit of green. So here something like this. So actually this has to be yellow, but somehow the color mixed here. So here there is some problem I see, but it is watercolor. Why to worry? Then we have this top part. I will add shadows there. Then I think I need some green there. Some green. So I'm adding some of the shadows like this. So in the entire process, I am trying to hold the brush from far. Don't want to control the strokes. I wanted that to be bold one, but still I feel like I am I am controlling, but still, like, whenever I require that precision, I will use it. I think here also we need some shadow this side. Yes, I think we are done with the two layers. It is almost done. Now we are going to the stage where we need to show the darkest part of the painting. So I think here I will have this line, then the later stage I will add a darker shadow there. Okay, let's do it some here, add it some dark part here, here, and yes, something on this side. I think now it's time to darken a bit, but I think I can have some dark here. So if you are listening to some meow, then that's my cat in the background. Yes, I think I have created that plane, and here I need to create now. Let it dry. Yes. Now we will do the darkest part. What I see here, the apple is quite dark here, which I think I have missed. So I will put some of the darkest red here, and I will drag it to the down. Then I will just soften it as I see. This is a soft shadow, but I see some of the texture on this, so I will just add this. Then I will take it down. Then I will just add the bit of this splattering effect. Yes, now I see this part is quite dark, so I will add a bit of green plus red plus ultramarine. Okay, that is not the color what I want, but yes, I can add some ultramarine and some red plus burnt umber. So here I am adding some of the dark shadow. some green here on this side. Then now it is quite mixing. Yes. This part is quite nice. I feel it looks nice, but I still see here, I see some of the green and yellow patches, so I'll put some here. Then let's go to this part. Here I need some work. Yeah, I'm still fine. I need to put the darkest after this. Let's go to here. I see, I don't know, this is kind of a reddish. Then here I need some shadow, and I see some darkest here. Then I see some of this banana shadow like this. Then I see some of this shadow. Then is something like this. Then I need to make it soft. It's almost done. Only I need to make a difference shadow here. So that is something like this. Then it will come something like this. I think it looks fine. It looks good. So the mid-tone is done. Now the darkest part I need to add. But before that, I want to add some background. So I am taking this lilac, what I have. So it is not very, what I see here in the picture, it is kind of not very bright or dark background. It is something around this grayish, so which I am also taking as a reference, but I am also adding some of the bright color to it, so that it is not very monotonous. So you see some of the difference in the color, and I will add some of the yellow to the top. But I see this is little bit warm, so I am adding a bit of burnt sienna, then lilac. So it is a mix. So something like this. Here I see it is quite bright when it is coming down, so I will not add a lot of color on this side, because what I see, the like shadow, the background, it is on the top and side. Then yes, so so you can add like till it is uh, it gets what gets dried. You can add, I am adding a bit of water, like splattering on top of that, and I will also tilt my paper a bit. So I want those water to run, something like this. But I have not made that very uh, like dark. Here what I see this part is quite bright. I will just add this below part. I will leave this part white like the picture. I will add a bit of dark to the bottom. So something like this. Yes. Only I feel there are few darker things need to be done. So now part for the darkest. So I see this green here, somewhat like this. Then I see this part, I'll just smoothen out. Then I see some of the dark here, then here, some of the dark on this side. Then now like a bit of part here on this side, but I see some greens here as well. I don't know why I'm not getting that color on this apple, but I'm still trying. So I will add this dark here. Then I need to add some dark on the shadow side. Or I'll just smoothen out. Then I need to add some dark on this side. Let's see, this is the darkest here, and this is the darkest. So I will. So now this has not dried fully. So you see that that lines in that shadow. But I think it's fine. Now let's add some of the dark to this part. So I just add like this. Something like this. Then some lines here and there like this, some lines here and there. Yes, so it is not perfect, so I'll just add a bit of dark here. Then I will add some of lines here. So it is just random. Sorry, I am not talking too much right now because I myself confused. But I think this is quite like common and beauty about watercolor, because it is like you cannot plan everything. So you have that uh, that freedom, I don't see, but you have that uh, not restriction, like you are free to do certain things. So that's why I feel watercolor gives me freedom to play with. Now I'll add some of this dark part, then this dark, then the stem, then some of this part, then this lemon part. So it is now, it just play. Now I think I will do some random like dry brush strokes to give that look, textury look. So maybe I'll just do something like this, and then I will just mix it. So it is kind of a random things. I want to have some shadows here, but I'm so something maybe like this, and then you mix it to the shadow part. So I'm just playing now. I think I am happy with this. This turned out well. Actually, when I thought how I am going to do it that time, like I didn't know that it will come out like this. Yes, I am not a pro artist yet, but I will become soon, hopefully. But yes, like watercolor needs that practice, and you do that for years and you get that thing, like you know what will happen when. So that takes some time. But before that, you need to enjoy, so that you get to that place where you have been doing watercolor for years, and you have gathered all the knowledge. So I see there is that soft shadow here, but I feel there has to be a darker, but I just leave it like this, because if I touch there, I don't know what will happen. But I think I am in a good state now. I can leave it like this. So I am signing this with my name. So this is the best part, signing the picture. So never ever like leave the painting without signing in. So here I was just practicing, so I didn't sign, but here I will sign. So this signing also like took some time for me to use which uh, like color. But here also I think I have done a mistake in signing, but that's okay, like I'm still learning. But I should not have drawn that extra line. So now I think I'll just splatter here and there to get that effect. So some effect, because it is already kind of dried. I still have some of the dampness in this, but not everywhere. But yes, I'm just. But I don't splatter too much. I'll just splatter how much it is required. So I think we are done. We are good with this. I am happy about this. Hope you are also happy. And I will also try to share all the picture which I am using. I am still learning. So this is my first kind of videos. I have never done videos like this earlier. I will try to figure out how to add images in YouTube. So till then, see you in the next episode or lesson, anything. Uh, so thank you everyone for watching me, and let's practice. Yes.